This video will explain how to do a perpendicular bisector looking at page 405, number 2. I've asked you to do numbers 1 and 3. Number 2 gives you 2 points. A is 2, 1, and point B is -2, 3. When you want to find the perpendicular bisector, you first have to understand what that means. We plot this on a grid. We have the point 2, 1 and -2, 3. Connect those with a line segment, and we are looking for the one line that passes through the midpoint and is perpendicular. Now by a fluke I seem to have drawn it right, but we want to algebraically find it and have this process down for every time. So if you follow along with your notes, step A is to find the slope, and that's going to be the slope of this line segment so that we can find the slope of the other line. Slope is the change in y over the change in x. So let's take that, 1 minus 3 over 2 minus a -2. You end up with -2/4 or -1/2. But we really want the perpendicular slope. Perpendicular slopes are opposite reciprocal. The opposite of -1/2 is 1/2, and then flip it and we get 2. So we know our slope is 2. Next we want to figure out what the coordinates of this point are. That would be the midpoint of the 2 points that we've shown. So we have many ways we can do that, but basically midpoint is the average x and the average of y. The average of 2 and -2, and the average of 1 and 3. We get 0, 2, which does match the point that we've drawn up here. So we have our midpoint, we have a slope, and the last step is to use point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, and substitute. Let's substitute 2 in for y1, 2 in for the slope, and 0 in for x. We get y minus 2 is equal to 2x, or y is equal to 2x plus 2. And that is the equation of the perpendicular bisector in slope-intercept form.